Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at our last Candy Coat kit. This is just their plain acrylic kit. So I'm not 100% sure what you all get in this, so let's open this. Alright, we'll do our usual dumping out of all of this mess. Okay. Alright, so it looks like you get just a plain nail polish. I do really like how in some of their kits you get some sort of gel or a polish. In this case, it is a pretty pastel yellow, so I do like that. You get a couple forms, the file, and then here's 1, 2, and 3 acrylics. This is a clear, a very light pink, and a white. So I was kind of hoping that they would be colorful, but you know. Then you do get the monomer, and then I thought there'd be something in this bag, but it's not. It's just a bag, and that is all you get for this kit. This kit was 30 pounds, so I think that's like $36-ish, so it's not too bad, but you do not get any primer or dehydrator or anything like that, so that is something to keep in mind. But we're going to do this today. You don't really get that much acrylic. This is a pretty small kit in my opinion, but it does say it melts like butter, levels, and dries quick, so we shall see. I'm going to set all of this aside right now, and I will have to be using, of course, my own dehydrator and primer and stuff since it does not come with all of that. I still have some paint left on my hands from some of my housework I've been doing, so I'll just have to file it off because I've been not able to get it off. Alright, so I am just going to just lightly buff out my nails. Believe it or not, I haven't had any nails on in 4 or 5 days. Been doing a lot of housework, so I just figured there was no point in putting some like temporary ones on before I did this kit. So I have quote unquote given my nails a break, not that it's gonna do anything. Okay, I buffed my nails a bit, and I'm going to be using this Kiara Sky Bond because I have no idea where my Prey one went, but most dehydrators are more or less the same thing. Alright, so now I'm going to open up this monomer. Didn't leak or anything like that, so that is good. Ooh. I shouldn't have smelled that. Alright, and then we will be using their forms just because I do actually like their forms. And then I'm going to open up the pink and the clear. I don't really want to use the white. Alright, I am going to just put on all of these right off the bat. That is one of the problems about having all this little glitter and just sticking the forms in there. They're always stuck. Okay, so I got the forms on, all good. So now let's just get right into this. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this clear. This acrylic is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Much stiffer than normal acrylic. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit smaller bead. Okay, there we go, that's a little better. Because it seems like it stiffens up super quickly. It is fast drying for sure. I am going to do the full length of these forms. So they weren't kidding when they said it is fast drying. Like, this is, I think, the fastest drying acrylic I've ever worked with. I'll probably definitely have to revisit this one just because that first bead was way too dry. Let's move on. So that was the clear. Let's see this pink. Start off with something smaller, and I keep forgetting to put on primer. I'm gonna just do that really quick. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Nope, it's dry. Okay. Here we go. This one is much better. I have not worked with acrylic in quite a while. I've been doing dip and polygel and all these other kits, but you know, you don't really find acrylic kits as much. Although it's taking a little bit to learn this acrylic, I'm really liking it so far. I really don't like when acrylic is really runny because I just don't have that skill, obviously, and so I need it to just kind of stay where I put it. So I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit now. This nail's actually turning out really well. Here is the side on this one right now. Alright, there's that nail. That went a lot better than I thought it was gonna go. For this nail, we have so many of these little heart things, we might as well use them. So I'm just gonna try to pick up a bunch of those and put them in this nail. Sometimes just like regular craft glitter won't work with like acrylic or other chemicals because the coating on the outside will come off, but that does not happen with these ones. Like sometimes I'll get craft glitter to try because it's so pretty, but it really does sort of need to be like cosmetic glitter, otherwise the spray or finish on it will come off, and that is so annoying because then you're basically left with like a clear whatever it is you put on. The monomer does not smell great. It is definitely a little strong. Like I know when my boyfriend comes home later, he's going to already know the second he walks in that I did my nails today. I think I really like this acrylic so much. I've already decided that I'm gonna order a bunch of colors at bare minimum, like a huge gigantic thing of clear. Here's the side for this one. This one's turning out good as well. This is actually so easy to work with. I am really surprised, honestly. I was not expecting it to be this good. Obviously, I'm not great at acrylic or really anything, but you know, if I can do this, you can do this. This is actually, I think, the easiest and quickest acrylic experience I've had in a really long time. Although I do a bunch of, you know, like polygel and dip and stuff, I do kind of prefer acrylic just the way the finish is and how hard it is. With polygel, it files the easiest, no doubt, but it's hard to layer. Like sometimes if you go and mess up after filing or you notice you need to go back over a spot, I've found that sometimes you can get this weird layered look with your polygel and it won't totally smooth out, but you can totally go back and touch things up with acrylic. And if you want to do any encapsulating or anything like that, acrylic is also the way to go because polygel is just not as clear as acrylic is, or as hard if you are like really rough on your nails. Now that I am doing this hand with this one, I wish I would have saved it for my other hand because I have a different kit for my opposite hand and I don't think it's going to be as easy to work with as this one. So opposite hand and some runnier acrylic is probably going to be a little bit harder and more of a mess than this one would have been. But I honestly thought that this one was going to be a little harder to work with because I always see people just talking about their gel polishes and stuff like that. I never see anything like standing out for their acrylic. Okay, so here these are all done. I'm going to take these ones off. This nail is going to need some work. I already know that I'm going to have to probably go back over and file it and then add some more acrylic just because I did not get down to the little edges right there, but we'll see. This nail is actually the roughest, which is weird because usually that's the best nail, but let's take this one off. There's that one. Okay, so here are the nails. I'm gonna start with my electric file just because there is a bit of bulk on these and I don't want to do all of that by hand filing. I'm gonna go in with one of these bits and then I'll probably finish with one of those. Okay, so those are all done, all filed down. They look so nice. I'm so happy. So I'm going to leave this one with the hearts as is, and I am actually going to use some other stuff to decorate today because the nails, I think they feel really good, really solid, and I really like the acrylic. I'm going to be putting some dip powder on top just for the color slash like decoration. Really just like 1 or 2 coats. That I don't think this is going to like affect like how strong the nails really are. I got some more dip powders from Sparkle & Co. They were like, which ones do you want? And I was like, basically all the ones with glitter. So I got these ones. I'll show you on the swatches. You know how I love how they do that. So I'm going to be using these ones, and I'm basically just going to do like 1 or 2 coats of these and just use it as sort of like a polish. You know how some people will use dip powder on just like their regular nails just so it lasts longer? I'm going to use that like that on these. I'm going to use the more clear one on the clear nails that I have, and then the pink one on the pink ones. So I'm going to open up this one. These are so pretty. I got these and I was like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to do dip nails again because I just had so many other kits, but I want to use them so bad, so we're going to use them. Here we go. Here's this one. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so essentially, basically what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pour some out of that, and I'm just going to do it this way, and so the color can be on, and I'm just going to pour over back into the container because I want to keep these really smooth. This is like one of the few sets that I've actually managed to do, I would say, pretty well. You guys know I don't say very often that nails are coming out very good, but I would say that this is a very good set, so I want to keep them smooth and I don't want to file off any of the glitter. And so we're going to do this quick, and I also don't want to make them too thick. So there's that. Shape is pretty much still good, so it is working out how I'm hoping. If I can keep this pretty much just this shape, so I can just put the activator and then top coat it without really filing much off. I want to do this thumb a ombre, so I am just going to do like half of this now. You guys, yeah, you know what? We'll try it. You guys know I'm not super good at ombres, but I'll do my best today. Putting this on, this nail is so clear. Love that. Alright, so I think we are done with this glitter. I got this little dish from the Candy Co. dip kit. I don't know where my Kira Sky one is right now. So now this one is Opal Dreams. Look at how pretty these are. Oh my gosh. I love these powders. Alright, so I'm just gonna pour some out into this. There we are. There we go. And I'm kind of just trying to clean up a little bit after I put each one on. Okay, now I'm going to just try to finish this ombre for this nail. Okay, wow. I actually think that truly worked out how I wanted. They all are still pretty smooth in the shape that I want. So I'm just going to sort of try to wipe all those off. Hopefully not have glitter everywhere for the rest of my life. Okay, now I am going to use the Solidify so that this will all come together. Alright, now I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to like ever so slightly buff these, like almost not even touching them because they are still pretty smooth. I want to just make sure they're good for the gel top coat. Other than that, I don't want to mess with them. I'm just seriously light buffing so lightly over anywhere where I see some bumps. Okay, and then I'm going to do the Solidify one more time. Make sure everything looks nice and shiny. It's all held together. And then I know it's going to be a surprise, but I actually am just going to put their like glossy top coat over the top. just because it does sort of fill in the little bumps and stuff from a glitter pretty well. I figured that out whenever I did their review for their kit, and so I think I'm just going to leave it like that. These aren't really bumpy at all, but why not, you know? This top coat was like super shiny, and I actually did like it. It wasn't super sticky and like all gross like a lot of the other dip kit ones are. So this tutorial is even without a light. Like, you don't even need a light for this one. And I'm gonna just put it over this one too. Pretty. So there is the first top coat. I am going to wait a sec, and then I'll put on the second one and we'll be almost done. One last coat. Okay, last step is cuticle oil. And here they are. I was going to put some rhinestones, but I kind of like how they look by themselves. They look like just like nice and clean, kind of simple, just like some glitter, and this one with the encapsulated heart. I really love this set, and honestly, I know I've only used it this once, but this acrylic I think is by far the best acrylic I've ever used. I will be 100% buying a bunch more because it really was so easy to work with. It took me no time at all. I think I spent more time just like decorating and prepping and filing and just doing everything else than actually working with the acrylic. It took me no time at all, and I really like it. I think as far as the Try Me kit goes, I don't know if you're getting a super good deal for 30 bucks for these couple little itty bitty things of acrylic and the tiny little thing of monomer. I mean, you do get the polish, but you might not get a color that you want, and you get, you know, the little one hand full of forms. I think the acrylic is absolutely worth it by itself. I don't know if the monomer has much to do with how this all works, but the acrylic 100% worth it. I think it would honestly be better though to just buy the acrylic by itself and then use all of your other stuff. I wouldn't really get this kit just because you'd also have to get your own brush, own primer, own dehydrator. It's not really like a full complete kit. I was going to try to get the brush with it, but the brush option was not available when I went and bought this. So that is the only reason I didn't get a brush with it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a like. This is the last candy coat kit that I have for now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye!